Welcome to Green Hill Recycling's official YouTube channel, where waste is a resource and we turn it to gold. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and click on the bell icon. You can also share our videos with your friends and family and loved ones. Thank you.
Africa's most populous nation, Nigeria, is always buzzing. Its capital city, Lagos, is known for its overcrowded roads, busy streets, and unending business activities. But some of these activities come at a cost.
People walk around the streets and throw things on the road.
When rain falls, homes get flooded, shops get flooded, offices get flooded.
Determined to protect the ecosystem, climate activists are working to preserve their environment, teaching people about the importance of sustainable living. These are Nigeria's climate action champions. This is Inside Africa.
You see trash, I see treasure. I walk through treasure.
Mariam Lawani is always around trash. As a recycler, her day job involves convincing people that their waste can be converted into useful materials.
Things like plastics, for example, can be converted into polyester fiber that can be used for making clothes. Pure water sachet, or water sachet as we call them in Nigeria, can be converted to pellets, which could be used to make tarpaulin and waste bin bags.
The climate activist encourages low-income communities in Lagos to sign up with her company, Green Hill Recycling, to have their trash collected and sorted.
So the entire process of Green Hill Recycling's operations would begin from awareness creation. We engage in a lot of sensitization campaigns, getting people to understand that recycling is possible and available in Lagos, Nigeria.
Plastic bottles, styrofoam, and empty cans rank high on the collection list.
So this is our collection and sorting hub. When we pick up these materials from the doorsteps of our subscribers, we bring them in here where they're sorted by type, by color. The caps are taken off and the labels removed as well. And then they are weighed. Afterwards, they get into the compressing machine where they're compressed to reduce the bulk and make it easy for them to be transported out. After compressing the materials, we then sell them off to other recycling companies higher in the value chain. They are the ones who are the end users and produce a new material from these waste materials that we have collected.
A big believer in impacting the lives of others, Mariam designed Green Hill Recycling to be an organization that gives back.
And a certain percentage from these materials that we sell off are then given out as incentives in the form of different items, foodstuff, in the form of household equipment, electronics, or even to pay the school fees of the children of these people that we collect these items from in these communities.
Since launching the company in 2017, the entire process appears easy.
Voila! Welcome to the garage where we started from.
But Mariam says it hasn't always been straightforward.
Starting up, I had limited resource, but we had to do something. So I started up from the garage of my house. We cleared out the place, started speaking to people on the streets.
We used to be in this little tiny space, but over the years, we outgrew it and moved on to a larger space.
The urgency to set up in her garage was accelerated by one thing: an overwhelming amount of trash in the drainage gutters of the street she lived on.
Okay, so it was very difficult to move around, whether you're driving or by foot. there would be a lot of plastics and certain other materials like styrofoam, water sachet out on the streets. Aside the ugly aesthetics, it made it very difficult, you know, to walk around.
This right here is where I used to have several nightmares just getting to and back from work because my car would always have an issue. You see cars have to slow down, literally about to stop just to go through this spot. How did we get to this point? The drainages overflow themselves and begin to erode the road. No matter how many times this place has been fixed, it continues like this.
So I then started to ask questions like, why does this always happen? Why would there always be plastics on the street?
She found that limiting the amount of waste we produce as humans in turn reduces the amount of greenhouse gas emissions that affect the Earth's climate. Now, nearly 4 years later, Miriam is finding new methods to improve Green Hill recycling.
I got a full scholarship to study at the African Leadership University in Kigali, Rwanda.
She's learning fresh ways to manage her business better.
The MBA came at a fantastic point where I needed to learn more about putting structure to the framework of Green Hill and learning more about running Green Hill Recycling as a business.
With subscribers registered to Green Hill Recycling, Miriam says her plan is working.
Recycling is like magic. People are like, wow. They're blown away when they see some of the things that, you know, produced from these seemingly waste products. So I love the heat, I love the sun, I love walking on the streets, going on the street, talking to people, and I love the feedback at the end of the day.
But her work doesn't end there. Even in her personal life, one thing remains constant. Everyone around her, including her kids, must sort their waste ahead of recycling.